Keep the memory of his DC movies alive with Zack Snyder's never-before-seen Clark Kent image. Cavill's Superman portrayal won fan hearts despite critics. David Corenswet replaces Cavill as Superman in the new DCU. Zack Snyder continues to keep the memory of his DC movies alive after releasing a never-before-seen image of Henry Cavill as Superman's alter ego, Clark Kent. While there is always a lot of focus on the Man of Steel's superhero costume, including the ever-present question of red trunks or no red trunks, the regular Joe reporter from the Daily Planet never gets quite as much attention. For this reason, Snyder's reveal on his Vero account arrived as a surprising memory of his time in the DC franchise. Cavill's portrayal of Superman and Clark Kent is one that many fans took straight to their hearts when Snyder's Man of Steel was released in 2013. Although the movie itself had its fair share of critics, the world that Snyder created on the back of Cavill's debut grew a very fierce and loyal fandom, ultimately leading to the belated release of Zack Snyder's Justice League many years after the director was forced to abandon the DCU. In his latest post, the image that Snyder shared depicts Cavill in casual farmhand clothes, a reflection of his upbringing in Smallville. Snyder noted in his post that the image came up on my timeline some 20 years since Cavill was originally planned to play the Kryptonian in an abandoned Superman movie in 2004. The delay in the actor finally getting to play the role resulted in him playing a more dramatic and darker version of Superman under the director of Snyder than he probably would have if he had landed the role almost a decade earlier. You can see Snyder's post below, via DC Film News. Despite seeming to be heading back to the role of Superman in 2022, Cavill's time as the last son of Krypton officially came to an end by December that year. James Gunn subsequently revealed plans for his new take on the DCU, including a new Superman movie, and fans of Snyder's iteration of the Man of Steel were left disappointed and annoyed at the turn of events. Now, 18 months on, David Corenswet has been revealed as the man to take over the dual role of Clark Kent and Superman, and he will be joined by a huge ensemble of other superheroes and villains in the movie simply titled Superman, which will arrive in cinemas next summer to kick off a new cinematic DC era. Gunn has revealed very little in the way of official images of Corenswet's hero, but a wave of leaked set images have teased not only his appearance in the new movie, but several other characters, such as Mr. Terrific and Hawkgirl. Snyder fans have not reacted with complete negativity towards this new take on the character, but they are certainly going to need a lot of convincing to abandon their constant calls for Snyder to be allowed to retake the reins of the franchise, even if he has made it clear that he has other projects that have now taken over his desire to return to the world of DC Comics. Snyder recently suggested that his version of Justice League will be making an appearance in cinemas soon, while James Gunn's Superman is set to be released on July 11, 2025.